Alright, so today wanted to use Vegito Blue. He's built fully offensively, while the other two, Trunks and Do, are built Trunks is built fully defensively. Do, I tried to give him as much defense as I can because his equip options are not good when he's just a leader slotted character. So it is what it is. The reason for running Vegito Blue, because right now you see a lot of MVs and everybody's favorite unit, Mr. MUI Goku, which I still don't have. He can just ignore their gauge. So yeah, that's why I'm running BB. He's 4 stars, so of course it's not gonna be like I'll have to be careful, with him. But this is a pre-recorded video also, so I don't need to be careful because the matches have already been recorded. So I can just nothing. Sorry. Do, I decided to use Do because I wanted to use a purple because I see a lot of green characters. Ergo, Kale Khalifa, one of them is green, half green, and then got green, 2 greens in the same match. Sorry. So yeah, I do face a lot of green, so I just needed a purple. And for future, I don't really have that good of a purple. Like I can run, honestly, I can run Gohan and Trunks, but they are also 5 stars. So I wanted to do something that is more defensively sound. They are 5 stars and they are also half blue, so didn't really want to use them. And then I would again prefer to use the purple Vegeta, but the thing is, as I said, I don't have MUI, so I can't even summon a single bit on the Vegeta banner till I get MUI. So I've not summoned at all at the Vegeta banner, so I don't have them. Otherwise I would have run Vegeta instead of Do. And this is also going to be a half Super Trunk showcase as well, right, like alongside with Vegito Blue. Also, this is the first match. It was very laggy. You can see how laggy it is. Of course, on video it just looks less laggy, but in actuality it's even like more when you are playing. I mean, that everybody knows that by now. That's nothing new. Also, the good thing with Super Trunks is that he can nullify endurance once he gets hit for like I think 15 counts on entry. So like when you enter and get hit the first time after entry, you get 15 counts of endurance nullification, and then you can keep repeating that once you switch out, it resets, and then you come in and repeat the same steps. So in this meta where there are a lot of endurance units, this can be very useful. Also because I don't think anybody knows that Trunks does that. That makes it even more useful, because there were I don't know if that match is in the video or not, because I might have just lost that match, but not even like one. There have been like 2 matches where I've nullified characters' endurances because nobody knows that he nullifies endurance. So hopefully one of those matches is in this video. But of course it's like cancelable, so you can't rush somebody like that cancels buff effects. You can rush MUI Vegeta, like who don't cancel buff effects, but he can't rush Goku, for example, or MV. No wait, I don't know if MV cancels buff effects on rushes. He definitely does that on ults. I don't know if he does it on rushes as well. Maybe he does, I don't know. Also, his blue card destroys Dragon Ball, which Trunks is actually like very useful, to be honest. It's just currently there are a lot of there's like MUI running around, which is blue, not the best color for Trunks. I didn't dodge it here because I just thought he might not attack, because if he attacks I can just rush him, even though he doesn't care about his first life. He should, because if I rush him with a green character and this match goes to timer, which it probably will, that's gonna be rush damage on your blue unit with my green unit that has, that is like main offensive unit. So I didn't think he would risk that, but he did. So because I got hit, I had endurance nullification, that's why I rushed him here. If he stayed in, he would have died. Now, I don't know if he knew that. That's why he switched out, or he just switched out because he didn't want to get MUI Force Life rushed or whatever. I don't know. But again, he let me rush his yellow unit with my red unit, which is good for me. Only did 4.3 million damage because Trunks is built genuinely just full defensively. He doesn't have a single offensive whip on him. And Dooku can be very useful against green units with all the obstacle and everything, and healing as well, and the paralysis that he gets once his endurance is procced, so that's also useful. Oh, also endurance, as I said, he also has endurance, safety. So if you're not running into cell, just went for that. I went for taps, so I think Trunks just dies here. Yeah, nice game. Very nice game because I tried to tap attack somebody. I think I used my main to get my vanish back as well. Yeah. Good damage. Honestly, good damage with the combo being that long. Good damage. I didn't expect to draw a blue card. Nice lag. I was like, I'll make him vanish and use my ult. Because of the lag, I couldn't dash forward. But it still ended up working. If it didn't work out, I would have been very upset. Because I did dash forward to try to ult. This is the first match, right? Yeah, this is still the first match. And I can ult again. And as you can see, like 7 counts left, and I still had those vanished recovery left. Still. That's how little my opponent has played the game. Didn't want to get rushed. Yeah, first match win. Didn't really get to see much of Vegito's gauge thing, but at least you saw Trunks do his thing, and then Vegito still did pretty good amount of damage for the matches. This is Daima team, not the most high star team, but then neither is my Vegito Blue. Is only like 4 stars as well, so I guess it kind of equals it out. Like my 1% units are higher stars, but then Do has featured boosts. I think Daima still has featured boosts. If they have, then Do and like both of our Doos do have featured boosts. So completely stopped Ku's combo. He had to go to 4Ku to get cards. But then I just go to Do so I can obscure his hand, and then what's it called? Reduce his ki as well here. And the combo stopped. So he knew I get my vanish back. He was aware of that in his mind. Like everybody, like that if you're running Do as well, but sometimes you forget that you have that. But he remembered it. Full range strike. I have no cure for that. Decent damage from Trunks. Again, full range strike, another one. You wouldn't think that your opponent would do it twice. I think filling his gauge is the most difficult part, this Vegito. Since I had no cover, I just decided to go for the blue card instead. Can't full range strike with Ku, so I was safe when trying to, use the blast card. I think I'd tap him just to be safe, yeah. The mythical clash where I win, because I don't win clashes. Drop for obvious reasons, no cover null. I think I'm just trying to farm a rush. Here I think I'm trying to feint him because Trunks obviously can't feint. I went instantly because I thought he might be expecting me to use my main, so I'll just attack instantly and catch him. I mean, it is a risky play, but I still did it. Again, for the third time, full range strike. I mean, but this time I should just learn to not blast him from full range, because he's gonna do that. And I think I do learn after this and just stop doing that. I mean, he's not gonna kill me. So as you saw, I learned that he does full range strikes, so I decided to just vanish. A very dumb play from him, because I can just rush him. He should have just gave up like 2's first life, because he would have been able to like paralyze me. I mean, I guess this is a better play, because if I get rid of 2's first life and I rush him, he still has to give up 4's first life. So I guess that was a better play to save his life. But if it were me, I would have risked it to chance, hoping that he, like, when my opponent tries to rush me, he gets paralyzed because of 2. So I would have just taken the risk. Again, as I said, I learned that he's gonna go full range strike at this point. Like, I've been like hit by it 3 times. I do this just to destroy his Dragon Ball. I mean, I'm not worried at all. I wish I had a blue card, but he can't really do anything. Even if he dodged, I would have tried to strike him. I guess if he had a green card, he could have just dodged and got his vanish back. I think I use my main now to get a Dragon Ball. Yeah, to get a Dragon Ball and heal as well. Don't know why he switched out of his yellow character to go into blue. I don't get it. Trunks is tanking. I wanted to ult him. I wanted to make him vanish and out, but because he decided to go for mid-range blast. Because he decided to blast armor through it. I just thought, you know what? I'll go to a character that has vanish instead now. Forget the ult. Tap him? Yeah, I tap him. I guess I'm just hoping for a feint at this point. No, I just rush. Okay, I just rush him. Do still has his first life, but I guess I did it just for damage. Shocking. But earlier, every time I used to pick blast, my rush would get guessed. Now, because I started to pick strikes, because of that, now my rushes on strikes are also getting guessed. I feel like, again, the matchmaking just... I do think the game just matches me up now with people who pick strikes for rushes, because they saw that I was just picking blast all the time. Then they started giving me blast, like players that picked blast as well, so my rushes started getting guessed. When I started picking strike, now I guess they have switched to strikes. Here the only thing I was hoping was for him to not feint me, because I couldn't rush him, and if he feints me, he can rush me with Forku. What happens? He feints me. Shocking. But for some reason he decides to not go for the rush. Don't know why. Because if he went for the rush, he would have won the match. Although unfairly, because my rush guessed and then he feinted me to, he would have feinted me to get the rush. But I'll take it. I'll take the win. This is okay, blue, blue, purple, or purple, purple, blue, both ways. Okay, I feel like every match that Vegito Blue, you know, did the gauge thing, I ended up losing. I think because that's why, because this is the last match, and Vegito still hasn't done anything to MUI's gauge. Faint by Trunks at 165 counts and rush. This is Dragon Ball Legends. It's gonna get guessed, by the way. So you saw my rush was getting guessed on strike, so I picked blast. It got guessed again. This is my daily life in Dragon Ball Legends, by the way. Again, I mean, if you're watching this channel for some time, you know that this is my life. But if you're new, this is my life in Dragon Ball Legends every day, or every time I try to play it, if not every day. I'm trying to save the vanished recovery, so I didn't use my main. Plan is here to try to feint him again. Do I ult him? Yeah, I do ult him. Yeah, I also get a Dragon Ball for it. Hopefully in this match at least I use Vegito's thing to counter UI's gauge, or Trunks to nullify endurance, something please. I did play like 2-3 matches after this match. I lost all of them, that's why they're not in the video, but I think the characters did well. Maybe I should have just included one of those matches in here, but it is what it is now. Just keep switching out. I was like, okay, I'll rush you, I'll ult you now. Switches out again. Still doesn't attack, so I was waiting for him to attack, try to dodge. Otherwise I would have tapped again. I think I use my main now because, yeah, I was like, there's no point saving it, let me just transform and get the gauge thing ready. And since I also go neutral, that would be important here because he's purple. He's like built for blast, so that's why he's doing 0 damage on strikes. Plan is to feint him. I don't know if this was this. I don't know if this match is in the video or not. There was one match where I feinted with Trunks, and I didn't draw a single card during the duration of that feint. I didn't draw a card. I had 0 cards in my hand, and I drew 0 cards. Don't know why he let me nullify his Vegito's endurance on my blue card, but he did allow me to do that. So yeah. So I guess this is not going to be the match where Trunks nullifies endurance, because there was one match where he nullified like Vegeta's endurance. Didn't think he would attack. God knows why he dropped combo. Maybe he didn't have cover move and thought that might do, can just switch in. I'm just being aggressive because I want to just farm the rush. He's paralyzed, doesn't have vanish. He can just go to Goku and Frieza and destroy my cards, yeah, which he should have done way earlier. I don't know why he waited this long. Feint. Oh, I do feint. Okay, wow. Trunks got 2 feints in the video. So I guess that's Trunks sorted. I just wish I used Vegito Blue's thing to showcase the gauge, but I guess I didn't need to. I guess that because that's also gonna happen matches, right? This is gonna happen where you don't even need to use the thing and just beat your opponent without it. But you do have that at your disposal. Where if you from long range just blast him, they have to switch. They have to dodge. Otherwise, they have one play. They can use the green card counter, which for some reason they have with MUI. They can just use that, and then and then they can just counter you, hit you with the blue card. At this point, I was like, if this rush goes through, there's no way he's gonna win on damage. So yeah, the rush goes through finally. But yeah, Vegito Blue, I think he does have value right now. If you like Vegito Blue, definitely you can use him. Mine is sadly only 4 stars. Otherwise, would be using him a bit more. To ult him, because then I can just kill him, nullify endurance, and he will die. So didn't even risk it to leave it to damage. Just straight up ending up winning. Again, I apologize that there was no match in which Vegito Blue actually did something. I genuinely should have included a match that, even though I lost, Vegito Blue and Trunks did, the things. But trust me, you have to take my word on it. They did do those things. And Vegito Blue, as I said, after using him, definitely against MUI makes life easier, where you can just full range blast him, and either they will get hit because they forget, because sometimes you will forget. You are so confident in your MUI just trying to dodge. You're like, okay, yeah, okay, sure, full range blast, I'll do free damage, and then you just get hit instead and get hit by a free combo. So yeah, he is useful. Anyways, if you have watched this far, please leave a like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.